This is Alice from Occupy Hartford. She's been a staunch supporter of Jane Doe since day one. Thank you, Alice.
Thanks, Ina. Ina actually said a lot of the things I was about to say, but I just want to say I'm a big trans ally, but this is not primarily a trans issue. She's not in a men's prison. She's in a women's prison. This is primarily a naughty youth issue. People think that teenagers who disobey rules deserve to be tortured, and that's actually very widespread. And it's what the entire, article from Joette Katz was all about was, this is an evil person, she needs to be locked up. And people everywhere feel that way about teenagers who do anything wrong. And yeah, beating somebody up is wrong. That's not just quote unquote, but it was in self-defense. But anything from, in New Britain High, they're locking kids up for dress code violations and swearing. And a lot of those kids are going to jail eventually because of it. So if people are going to continue to care about these issues after Jane Doe gets out, I think the deepest prejudice that we need to work on is how adults treat youth. And then also, DCF is fucked up because it's a bureaucracy. And people say, okay, shut down Long Lane Prison. That was the prison for girls, as some people will remember. So what happens? They still want a prison. So now there's no prison for girls. They say, well, we have to put her in the prison for women. They shut down the residential facilities, which were mental hospitals for kids in DCF care, which were a little bit not quite as bad as the prison. And so they're like, well, we don't have residential anymore. What are we going to do? We'll put them in jail. So we try to change the structures, but the deep structure is still the same. It's still DCF. It's still a bureaucracy, massive, anonymous bureaucracy trying to figure out people's complicated lives. So for those who are going to continue working on the issue after Jane is done, these I think are the things that we're going to have to work on to prevent this from happening again.
Yeah.
Thank you.